Hi everyone. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm 1 minute late, but my battery was too low. I had to recharge it, and I hope that it will be fine up to the end. Like it's on minimum. Welcome everyone. Welcome on board. My name is Olga, and I am a tour guide in beautiful Kyiv, and also in beautiful Prague, and also in beautiful Vienna and Paris and Strasbourg and Colmar, and just traveling Ukrainian guide. Hi mom, Merry Christmas. Щасливого Різдва. My mom is also on the chat. This is the only chance for her to see me. We haven't seen each other for more than 2 years because of the war. I hope that this year we will be able to see each other. It's so sad when you can't be reunited with your family, but you are kind of my family as well, because I can see you every week. I am showing you the way how I live and the places that I visit. And let me tell you today's plan. So we are beginning in Hofburg. You see these huge statues behind me. They are about the Imperial past of this grandiose city. We will explore some part of this big Imperial palace complex. It has 200,000 square meters. And it's dark, we can't explore everything, but I will show you the most interesting and ancient parts of Hofburg, the place where Habsburgs were ruling from. And then we will walk along Graben Street, but not the way how we discovered it yesterday, but backwards. We will go to St. Stephen's Cathedral, and then I will show you the place where the heart beats. What is time? So they're going to close at probably at 9, so we will be fine. It's 7:30, 8:30. No, we will see the market. And then we will go to the St. Stephen's Cathedral, and we will see the market and what people eat and drink there. Just we will immerse ourselves with this, with the heartbeat spirit of Vienna. Thank you for wonderful compliments. Thank you for the fact that you are here with me anyway, any day, in any city. I will flip the camera and we will go. I'm so excited to show you the place where Franz Joseph was living and Maria Teresia was living. So this is the place where the emperors and empresses lived and ruled from. Let's go. Thank you so much for being with me. This is a free tour, but if you want to reward me and send me a tip, there is a link for tipping. It is mentioned in the description to this tour or in any kind of my videos. And in the description, there is the link to buy me a coffee and to my PayPal account. Happy holidays. Let's go explore Vienna, Imperial Vienna. Things that we have here. You see, there are so many people, even at night, even when it is cold, they want to see the residence of the Austrian sovereigns. And of course, during many centuries, this place developed and was remodeled. And it was here where that Habsburg reigned from the 13th century up until the 1918, when they finished ruling. So you are now looking to the place where actually the emperors used to live. Originally, it was the medieval fortified castle, and it started here in the 13th century. So we will come back here in a couple of minutes. Let's go. I will show you something more remote, so people don't go there. You see, these are old Swiss gates. The red or orange or brown, some kind of this color. So this is what was left from the 13th century. And then Hofburg, this is where I am now. It was extended by the emperors. So they were, each emperor wanted to add something new. He didn't want to live in the old premises of his predecessor, and that is why Hofburg Palace is not just the palace. It is the sprawling complex of different eras. It doesn't have one style. It has a lot of styles in it. So there are 18 wings, 19 courtiers, and 2,600 different rooms, and every day 5,000 people work here. And this is the place where the boys' choir is singing. So it's considered the oldest part of Hofburg. These are Swiss gates. Why Swiss gates? Because Maria Teresia paid Swiss army, and they were guarding Hofburg. They were considered kind of a professional army back then, kind of reliable. So visitors can spend the whole day exploring Hofburg because everything is inside. Outside, not so much outside, you know. There are a lot of museums inside. 3 museums and Spanish riding school where you can see the unique horses. Please let me know, have you ever heard this name of the horses? Lipizzian horses. These are the kind of horses that are born black, but then they become white. Thank you so much for buying me coffees. Thank you. This is my telephone is happy. He's singing a happy song when somebody is giving me a coffee. So we are going inside this ancient gates from the 13th century, and we are exploring Hofburg Palace, and it's being the place of the seat of the power of Habsburg dynasty from the 13th century up to the 20th century. And these are things like the bad connectivity again, because I'm standing. I will try to stand here. Let me know if it's better, because I was standing just below the gates, and the connection was not great there below the gates. We are now exploring the oldest part of the complex. It's called the Swiss Wing, and it was originally the castle. The castle ended here. And there was the chain bridge and the guards, and this was the place that was kind of Vienna was ended here. It was the border of the city. There was a moat, and city gates was closed for night, and you had to pay to enter the gates, like through the chain. And then the palace was expanded here as well. This place was a site of many historical things that happened here. For example, the assassination of Franz Ferdinand in 1914. And that sparkled the World War II that happened in Sarajevo, but still he was the person kind of connected to the Imperial court. And today it's the top attraction in Vienna, and this is the place that was featured in Netflix series The Crown and the films about James Bond. So I was showing you the place where the castle ended, and then it was expanded further. Let's go and see the beautiful triumphal entrance. And I'm going to show you the Imperial apartments. These are the living quarters of the Habsburgs, emperors and empresses. So just when we walk from here, I hope I was quick enough, you can see this building. Now the president, it belongs to the presidential administration, but during when the empire was still alive, the Habsburgs were living in this part of the complex. So there are 19 rooms, and they are nicely decorated with this luxurious furniture and chandeliers and works of art. And there is a museum. That is why below that entrance there are 2 museums, here and there. And you will go to these rooms, and you will see the rooms that belonged to Franz Joseph and Empress Elizabeth. She is known as Sisi. Yesterday I was telling you the story of Sisi, but I will repeat to you that she is the icon here. This is her like the cult, the souvenirs depicting Sisi is everywhere, and inside this building is the Sisi Museum. You can see her dresses and her famous fitness equipment, because every day she was devoting 2 hours of her life every morning for making these exhaustion exercises. She had a lot of hobbies, like keeping to a special diet, liquid diet. She was eating just the veal broth, the juice, and something else, and milk. And there is her personal belongings, her gloves, gowns, and even her hair. And her hair was very important, because she had the hair as long as her height, so up to the floor. And she was scolding the maid who were brushing her hair. That was not a good job. Like, if she saw that she lost a hair or two, she was shouting at them again, the low connectivity. why they don't love the oh, it's better, they don't love the gates. Okay, I will try to go faster, but it's beautiful, you know. There is before going, I will check the connection. So you are going to see now the most beautiful part of Hofburg. It's the Imperial entrance, and its triumphal entrance. Actually, that was built during Franz Ferdinand reign, and it has these enormous statues all around you. I wanted to stay there and show you the beautiful Baroque statues, but the connectivity shows me that, like, the sign on the prism platform is showing that the connection is not perfect. We will use chat for that. You will let me know if the connection is spotty. I will move to another place, but still this is what I wanted to show you. This is the glorious place that really embodies the grandiose beauties of Vienna. If you go inside, you will see the huge rooms full of silver and plates and everything that belongs to this empress. So it's interesting really to buy a ticket and to visit the museum if you are into seeing the stuff that belonged to the empress. Their beds, their clothes, and outside is the beautiful architecture. Let's try again. Let's try. Inside this, I could say it's pavilion, but that is the triumphal entrance, which has the different things. So inside you will see, if you buy the ticket, you will see the silver collection. It's really vast, the tableware, glassware, everything that Habsburgs were using for the dinners. And this collection, silver collection, has about 7,000 pieces, and everything is beautifully decorated. Inside also is the Imperial treasury. The treasury has the crucifixion and the holy lance. That is the lance that was used to pierce the side of the Christ during the crucifixion, and it's kept here. This is the lance the lance which Hitler wanted to have, and this is the lance that Napoleon wanted to have. The last time it was found in Nuremberg, in the bunker, in Hitler's bunker. Can you see the statues? I'm afraid just to walk because the connection is spotty. Also inside there is a national library of the Austria, and it's one of the most impressive libraries in the world. Tomorrow I'm going to visit it to make a recording, and you will see it on my YouTube channel. Why it is so glorious? Because it is a beautiful Baroque library, and also there is a rule in Austria: when they print a book, they keep each copy like in this library, and that is why through the years like the number of the books grew, and that is why they have more than 7 million books and manuscripts now. So probably I will show it on my YouTube channel, and you will be able to go inside that library. And there are the entrances to the museum, like seem good, okay. So this is the place where the entrances of the museums are, and the entrance to the training institution of the Lipizzian horsers. You know, this is a fancy way, the style of life that they lead, these horsers. I already told you they are born black, but they turn white, and also the state doesn't fund them. So this is the entrance to the Spanish riding school. Instead, the horses earn money for themselves, and they during during their life, they earn money, and then they have pension, and they use that money to live. Like the horses are working day, and you can buy a ticket and see them, but it's not allowed to make pictures and the videos of these horses. Again, it shows me that the connection is not good. I wanted to show you this. Okay, we will try to walk this way. Please let me know about the connectivity. So it's a beautiful Baroque complex, and also the beautiful complex of the buildings. They have the special form of like the dressing form, the dressing gown. So that is, it's very elegant and beautiful of the horses and of the riders. At first, it's originated to train the battle horses, to strengthen the battle horses of Austria, to train the noble people who were ruling here, the dynasty, and then it became a popular riding school. Empress Sophia was the avid rider herself, and she fell from the horse at the age of 40. Then the doctors said to her, like, banned her from riding the horses again, and instead she started walking in the woods, in the Venice wood, and every day she was walking about 5-6 kilometers, and her like these maidens, they were throwing the dice. Who will go with her to the forest? Nobody wanted to go with her to the forest. So this is the Hofburg, this is the Imperial Palace, the home of the most powerful people in Europe, and they were ruling Europe for about 600 years. And why they stayed in power for so long? Because of their marriage connections. As you know, Maria Teresia had 16 children, and they were all married to the monarchs, European monarchs, and they were having wars. So this warfare, this marriage connections, they made this empire and this dynasty very stable, until unfortunately it fell in 1918. And of course it's natural that they created such a huge territory. What are the statues about? They are about the, we say it in Ukrainian, Hercules, Hercule, like the Greek, this mighty warrior and hero. So it looks for me not just a palace, but like a city, because there are many wings, and from these wings you can come and explore a different splendor of inside. So it's different. So I'm putting light on the horse, and the horses were not happy with that. Everything is very huge and monumental. So when you are moving from one courtyard to another courtyard, you feel like you are really in the place that was the ruling place for centuries, and the bodies of Hercules, yes, Hercules, but how it's pronounced? We say Hercules, Hercules. Let it be Hercules. Habsburg's bodies are still preserved in Vienna, but in different places, because when the monarch was dying, they took their hearts in the Augustine Church. It's just behind this building, Augustine Church. Then the inner organs they are keeping in the crypt of St. Stephen's Cathedral, and the bodies in other crypt. So the bodies of the monarchs, of Habsburg's monarchs, are divided. It's just in the heart of Vienna, and it was built initially in the Middle Ages as the castle, actually it's translated as castle of the court, like Habsburg. Burg means castle and Hab means court, castle of the court. There are really a lot of horses, and they are popular here because many years ago the people, they didn't want to walk, they were using the horses. It also has gardens around it. So today we have explored the residence of Hercules. Thank you, Wendy. Hercules. So to speak about the Romans, it's not Greece, it's Romans, but there are the vestiges of the Roman basements of the houses that were found here, the basements of the houses that were found by the archaeologists. So they just left it here to show the connection of the generations, and the fact that just in front of the palace there are the vestiges of the Roman basements. I think it's a nice idea to visit Vienna during winter time, because you can go to these palaces and you can go to this places, museums inside, and you will not feel that like you're losing your time. It's okay to stay indoors when it is cold. So if you go that way, you will come to the Lipizan stables. So this is the building of where the horses are kept. They even have their own. The horses have their own sauna. Of course, they have doctors, they are fed very well, and so beautiful, peaceful horses who are making these dancing performances every day. Quite a fancy thing, you know. They created something very like a national treasure. They made it a national treasure. I think that originally the horses were bred in Slovenia, so it's not the Austrian horses, but then they kind of improved this breed. And we are going to, oh, Wendy, you're, by the way, guys, there are 45 people. It's so interesting. Yesterday I was visiting Hundeswasserhaus. I was making the video for my YouTube channel, and all of a sudden I met the tour guide who looks like Francis. Did Francis have a brother or someone who is looking like him? Because I even made a picture of that man. He looks like really Francis, very much like. I was stricken. Let me know in the comments, did Francis have relatives here, probably a brother, because the man whom I saw had, and he was talking like, he was a tour guide. First of all, he was a tour guide. He was guiding a private tour in the Hundeswasserhaus, and he was having this accent the way Francis did it. I think it's not correct to spread the picture of this gentleman, but I made it because I felt like something like something strange is happening. It's interesting. Please let me know. Do you know about the family of Francis or not? Or that was just the vision? Who knows? Let's go. I will show you the streets that I haven't shown you yesterday, and you will see this. It's called probably the reign of the golden, the reign of these golden decorations. There is one interesting feature in Vienna. Everything has the golden color, so this is the common about all these decorations hanging from the streets. Sometimes they have the white sparkles, but they have to be mainly golden. It's all about richness and gold. We're going around the Michaelplatz. It's the kind of St. Michael's Square, because there is the Church of St. Michael, and we are going to follow Graben Street and to see the plague column. And when they said above, yeah, it's a kind of spooky. I wanted to show you, I don't know, probably privately. If you write me the message, I will send you this, the face of that guy that looks like Francis. And he was a tour guide, and he was speaking German. No, not German, he was speaking English with a very strong German accent. Not very strong, but the German accent, the way you remember Francis was talking. Let's again look at this Hofburg Palace. So currently it's the safest way to show the photo. You mean privately? Yes. So this is currently the official Austrian president's residence, and people just call it Hofburg. Yesterday I was telling you this story, but I will repeat probably. I like the way how, so it's not the street that we are going to explore, but still I will show you. You see this huge tubes. So each street is having its own feature of decorations. So the decorations are repeated on the street. So this is a street of these golden hanging tubes, and for 1 kilometer approximately, the length of the street is about probably a little bit less than 1 kilometer. You can see this similar, identical, huge golden tubes hanging from the wall, and the same is on the streets, on the other streets. So they choose one style for the street and decorate it in one manner. So about the emperor, the last words when we are leaving Hofburg, I wanted to tell you that I really like the way how this Franz Joseph was ruling this land. He was the emperor for 68 years. People loved him. They didn't love Sisi very much, because she felt that she didn't belong to this place very much. She liked to travel a lot, but people can visit Franz Joseph every day. He was accepting the audience, his citizens, and the only demand was for the person to be clean and to wear the white, the clean T-shirt to come to the emperor. And during his lifetime, he accepted more than 2 million people. So everybody's walking this way. I will show you. That is the entrance to the Hofburg and this beautiful decoration of the street. They look simple but very beautiful. You know, they decided to choose for this particular street this just rain of sparkles. We are coming close to the Demel. Demel, that is the famous, they just have taken everything away. But I will show you St. Stephen's Cathedral in the form of gingerbread house. So that is the famous coffee shop where they serve Princess Sisi loved this shop, and even they have the special corner with the kind of lollipops with the caramel sweets, with the flavor of the flowers that she loved. Oh, so we are the first to see. They created the huge St. Stephen's Cathedral in the shape of the giant gingerbread house. How do you like that? It's just magnificent. When you go inside, you feel you are in the beautiful salon. Yes, Lisa, you know, it's so interesting that you remember the guides who were showing you these very streets when the Hago was still on. And it means that, like, he is still living in your hearts. He is still living in your hearts. It's amazing street. I am very glad that I'm walking a little bit not so early today, because just a few hours ago it was not possible to walk because of the bustling tourists. Vienna is keeping this kind of a mosaic of past, very beautiful, very significant past. It's a landlocked country, they don't have the sea. And from the point of view of the tourist or of the tour guide, that is a very good city to visit, because you can see just the concentration of the history of art and beauty. What I mean is that you can visit opera, you can visit the places where Mozart lived and let's say was married. St. Stephen's Cathedral, nobody know where he was buried, but still the places where he was living. You can marvel at these crown jewels. So Vienna is the concentration of this art and history. It's very pleasant to plan the tour in the city where you can try everything. These galleries and palaces, and to walk around if you don't want to go inside. That is the fancy new store of Louis Vuitton. And look at it's not even decorations. These are the features of the architecture. So on the buildings you can see that it's just the part of the building. I can't say anything very prominent, but this is the usual building in Vienna. And this is the street which we didn't follow. You can see how it continues and continues. You remember I was telling you 1 kilometer of these tubes, huge light tubes. It looks very simple but still grandiose. And then the street continues that way. I think that when you are visiting Vienna during the Christmas time, it's something unique and special. Probably you can come here in summer, but during winter it looks like the lady who is dressed in her beautiful clothes. Picture, he had amazing energy. Oh my gosh, again, yes, I remember that picture. Sometimes like people were not mocking him, but still, you know, that was funny to repeat it. Picture. Can you see the dog? It's the way how the dog is asking for money. So there is the music playing, and the dog is sitting alone, so there is no one. The dog has got the bowl with water, some discs. The German song is playing. I'm not sure that you can hear it, but okay, let's go to the column, sweet dog. Let's go to that plague column, and we will see the Christmas market. So plague column is in front of ours. I will be telling you, you will be marveling in these amazing chandeliers. So that is the most iconic Christmas avenue in Vienna, Graben Street. There is the tradition of erecting plague columns after the disease was conquered. There is in Czech Republic plague column, but this one is the most fabulous in the whole Europe. There were two waves of plague. Two waves of plague. The first one was in the 17th century. So this column was erected in 1679 because the third part of the population died during the plague, and that was really the major city of this part of Europe. It was overpopulated. It wasn't sprawling. Big people were living close to each other, and that is the reason why plague spread with a high speed. You remember all these doctors, they were dressed in the special suits. They were resembling these birds with the huge beaks. And the emperor who was ruling Vienna, his name was Leopold, he decided to erect this column with 3 tiers. It's really hard to miss it because it's just in the city center among all this, as you write, Wendy, mesmerizing, spectacular chandeliers. You're very welcome, Linda. I am glad that you can feel the spirit of Christmas. Let me add some fir trees, Christmas trees to the spirit. This is the wood where you can buy them, and this column is surrounded by this majestic wood of Christmas trees. So there are a few stagers, like 3 stagers of that column. The first one represent just people who are living, and I will come to the column from another side. You will see Emperor Leopold. He's praying for the citizens of Vienna, and he is with his people. So that was the first layer, kind of the first level. You can see that is with the crown, Emperor Leopold. And then when we look further, when we look up, you will see the angels. So the second level is occupied by angels. They are kind of something intermediate layer between the emperor and the Holy Trinity. And then on the top, you see the Holy Trinity. So that is the highest level. It was erected in 1679, and it's called the Baroque statue, just a Trinity column or plague column, but it's really one of the most beautiful plague columns in Europe. It has a lot of symbolism. When you come closer, you will see how the angels are, like some of them have the very disturbing look. They are praying for the people who are suffering. Look at these amazing chandeliers, and we will continue our walk further. I am waltzing. Waltzing means dancing the waltz with the tourists and between them. I heard the nickname of Vienna, the city like the head without the body. Now it's just the country of European Union, but many centuries ago that was really the powerful place from where the emperors were ruling. And now I'm going to show you the massive St. Stephen's Cathedral, which is called the Gothic needle, around which the whole Vienna is spinning. That is the heart of the city, the place where the city originated, and from that place the merchants built their palaces, houses, and everything started from here. So this is how the city appeared and grew up. Now it's the beautiful, just mesmerizing place to feel the spirit of Christmas. I don't know how much money they spend for these decorations. Probably they will keep them, of course, for the next year. But Vienna is so beautifully decorated, and you know it's decorated differently. For example, Strasbourg that I was showing you a couple of days ago, they have the different decorations on each buildings, and here they have created something on bigger scale, the grandiose appearance for the whole city. These chandeliers, they are just huge, absolutely beautiful. It's like everything is sparkling with these how they're called, Swarovski crystals. Even the sky is decorated with the Swarovski crystals. And here is the main spire of St. Stephen's Cathedral. Of course, that was the skyscraper of Gothic architecture. Luckily, it wasn't damaged during the World War II, when the officer who was ordered to ruin it didn't obey the order, and this is how it survived. And today it's proudly standing in the city center. Thank you so much for buying me coffees. Thank you so much for supporting me, for buying me this Christmas presents, and for sharing with me the vibes of Christmas. You know, today they changed the color of the illumination. So yesterday it was purple and red, and today I think that it is orange. So you see that rooftop, that is the iconic rooftop. It has 200,000 tiles, and they are the symbol of this cathedral. So this tiled roof symbolizes, but it's kind of a feature of this St. Stephen's Cathedral. Originally it was timbered, a Gothic rooftop, but then it just burned, and then people decided to donate money. So the people of Vienna made these donations, and they created after the war the new fancy roof. It was these are ceramic tiles, and they are very beautiful. The main colors are green, dark blue, white, and yellow. It's the Gothic church, but it has the Baroque overlay. So there are some features from on the outside of the church and the facade that belong to the Baroque era. And among the most important events that took place in this church was the wedding of Mozart in 1782 and the funeral of the Franz Joseph, of the last emperor of Austro-Hungarian Empire. Sometimes these small spires, the locals called barbed wire. The church was built in the 12th century, and over the centuries the several towers and the extensions were built. So they decided to just improve the classical Gothic look, and you have different features. Добрий вечір, someone is writing to ours. I'm very glad to see everyone in beautiful Vienna. So yesterday, guys, square, I was showing you how the square looked without people, because everything was closed, and I just wanted to show you how beautiful the cathedral is. And today I wanted to just dive into that spirit of Christmas. We are going to see what people are eating, drinking, what souvenirs you can buy at Stephansdom or the Christmas market in Austria. Hello. Everybody wants to be famous. Let's go. I will finish a little bit more about Cathedral, and then we will walk Christmas market. Please let me know in the chat box if the connectivity is spotty. So many people think that the best part of this cathedral is this dazzling roof, because it's something that you have never seen before. Also, you can see eagles on that roof. So the eagles are like behind the scaffolding. Now, well, probably I will reach the eagles up to the end of the tour, but now I will stand here and will show you that amazing symbol of Austrian Empire. So on one side there are the eagle with two heads, and the other side of the Stephan's dome has just the one, like the eagle with one hand. With one head. It has all the elements of Gothic style, and the Gothic style in Europe was popular starting from the 12th century till the 16th century, and it's very light. So that was the kind of art that embodied the way how people looked at the world. So it embodied the philosophical like meanings and religious beliefs of that period of time. It's very light and sophisticated. So what are the elements of the Gothic splendor? These lancet archers and balconies and carvings of the wood and stone carvings. There are all the elements of Gothic architecture. This is everything is going vertically, very elegant. The stained glass windows were preserved. They are here and everywhere, and when you go inside during the daytime, they will allow the light to go inside, and it will be very soft, beautiful light. These stained glass windows are very significant because they are huge and they have very exquisite patterns that allow the light to penetrate into the building. Thank you so much for buying me coffees. Thank you. And everything is narrow. You see, narrow building, narrow windows, narrow lancets. So are you ready to see what people are eating and drinking? Because there are many statues. Some of them are symbolizing angels and demons, and the angels and demons are fighting. My favorite part Austrian markets and German markets as well is that each market has its own cup. So when you come to this market, you will have one cup. Let me show you. Other market will have the other cup. Ladies, can I show you your cups, please? Thank you. So this market close to the Stephan's Dome has this feature of this boot, and it has, what is it? I don't know, a cat or the donkey or the elk, something cute creature. And if you will go, thank you, ladies. So everybody is drinking from these cups. But when you go 100 meters further to another Christmas market, there will be another cup. And people can buy these cups. It costs €5, 5 plus €5 for a drink. So you pay €10, but you can keep the cup for yourself, or you can take your money back, or you can leave it as a souvenir. And I have already collected. I will let you know. Let me know in the comments how many cups did your tour guide Olga collected during my tour to Nuremberg, Strasbourg, and Vienna and Austria. Every market has its own cup. It's so wonderful and adorable, as Linda is saying. And they also have exquisite collections of cups. And I will show you what they are eating and drinking. So these are the cups. Thank you so much for buying me coffees. I will definitely collect more cups. It's a huge line. You really need to find to wait to have your drink. So it will cost you €10, as I told you. 5 for a cup, 5 for or 5 or something, like an average, and only cash, you see, only cash. Then you can eat something like goulash in a huge, not huge, but in a big loaf of bread. So this looks like something like the potato pancake. I don't know what is it. And then they cover it with the sour cream, with the jam, so they have different stuffing. 15, no way, just 3. Just 3. You can give that mug in the form of the boot. They are always in the form of the boot to your child, for example. Or these guys, they have the exquisite collection of the mugs. They have the pink ones. Can I show you a cup? No, you can't. The man wasn't happy. Can I show you a mug? Thank you so much. So this is the pink mug, and they have like the different color.
Which city you are?
I'm from Ukraine, from Kyiv.
Ukraine.
But I'm having the stream. And these ladies, they have both types of the mugs, the pink mugs and the red ones. They are very happy to collect everything. So I wanted to show you that goulash in the form of bread, like inside the bread you can 12. No, Larry, dear Larry, I have 3. But with your generous tipping, I will have the 4th. I want to have the pink one. Thank you for the tips. From these tips, I am going to buy for myself this cute pink mug. It has the tint of pearl, like the pearl vibe, or the little bit pearl color. So not just pink, plain pink, but adorable tint of pearls. And this will be my 4th one. Thank you for the tipping. That helps our cups. Okay, I will show you this bread. Guys, I'm sorry, can I show you bread? Not you, I will show the bread. Thank you. No, you don't want to show the bread. No, I want to show you bread. Thank you. So this is the dish that this is the big line of people. I'm not going to stand there. You have the food inside the big loaf of bread. Thank you. Everybody is eating this stuff. I think it's very heart-warming, and it's delicious, but also during the winter time it looks like the hot meat soup. So you have meat, you have soup, and you have the piece of bread. And I wanted to show you my favorite souvenirs here. Let me find them. So these are the things that you can hang on your fir tree, on your Christmas tree, but they are in the form of the chocolate and in the form of the spices. You will have to show us your collection at some point, definitely. So I have, you know that I went to Prague, so I have given the blue cup to Yelisei, I have given the red cup to Ilya, I have left one for myself, and I will show you like this fourth I will buy after the store. So I will show you the cups. I'm showing you my favorite souvenir from Austria. It's the spicers that you can hang on your fir tree. Look at them. Delightful, so beautiful. They are made, these are angels and the big balls, but they are made from the different spicers, and they make your room smell so beautiful. Do you want such kind of a souvenir? I think it is very unusual and authentic. And this one's like the balls made of chocolate. You can eat it, you can drink it, you can boil it and have your mulled wine. You can hang it on the tree and just the smell will fill all your room. It's wonderful. I love to find something not usual that you can find here, and this is the wooden souvenirs, like the wooden toys, not toys, but the Christmas toys that you can hang on your tree. They are very subtle, very exquisite, very delicate, not bulky, and absolutely beautiful. Let me know how you're enjoying walking with me along the Christmas market, exploring this fancy stuff. I wanted to show you the lights. They are created for candles, but it's a wonderful illumination. Let me show you. I will go that way. So these are the glasses, kind of the cups, not cups, but the holders for your candle. And inside they have the wonderful decoration for like depicting Vienna. And here we come to the other side of St. Stephen's Cathedral, the part where you can see the eagles ornaments. Yes, ornaments. They have the ornaments. This part is illuminated purple. So the interior of the cathedral is famous for its arches and columns, and it's incredibly spacious and just beautiful to be inside. There are catacombs. Beneath the St. Stephen's Cathedral there is the catacomb dungeon. You can pay for your ticket and see the remains of the medieval monks, the members of the Imperial family and other nobles. I have already told you that the hearts of the Habsburgs are kept in one church, the organs in another church, the organs here in St. Stephen's Cathedral and the bodies in another church. So this aspiration to the heaven is the kind of the key of the philosophy of Gothic. The trying to reach the spiritual perfection and to get the divine light. I will go around St. Stephen's Cathedral more to show you how beautiful it is. It is really huge and very big. So that is the most beautiful part of the cathedral. I wanted to show you some. There is the souvenirs that you will never find anywhere else. Just here on this market, this guy has got very tiny figures. They are made from metal, and they are painted with the with the paint. But I will show them to you. Probably you will tell me what do you think about them. They are so unique, you know. When you touch them, you just want to own them. You can use them as the decorations for your home. They have this kind of vintage style, and they cost a lot, like about 25 euros each. Some even cost more. But I want to know your opinion. What do you think about these souvenirs? The one that I like, the little lady, it's not available, unfortunately. So these are they are very tiny. I like this best, like most of all, but it says sold out, 14 euros. But the average price is, I think, about like 20, 24. They are made from metal, or you can have like this. You see the Santa Claus riding sleigh. I don't know what is special about them, but they are beautiful. They are not very big, just small, and so unique. What do you like about these souvenirs? What do you think about the souvenirs? You can have even these ones to hang on your Christmas tree. By the way, this one is cost 48 euros.
Sorry.
We are entering another part of this Christmas market, which is more spacious. More people are concentrated close to the entrance to St. Stephen's Cathedral. And here you can see I will show you the Austrian baubles, balls that you can decorate your Christmas tree. They are very bright and very big. Can you see that? The price is 9 euros, from 5 to 9.
Similar. Have you one of
They remind me our Easter eggs. But this is also Christmas decorations. Yes, this I don't know why they are so expensive. The small, tiny metal things. And this is made from the blue clay. Also very exquisite and beautiful. I like that beautiful blue decorations. So this part of the market has something more authentic, something that you will not find in other markets. And this part of the cathedral is illuminated double way. You can see purple and red. What a wonderful way to say my goodbyes to you. But I will say goodbyes a little bit later. I will walk more about the cathedral, but from this place it just looks beautiful. By the way, here on that part of the building you can find the 13 bells. They are hanging in the St. Stephen's Cathedral. Yes, it will be posted on the YouTube for a watch. Exactly, Mariana. I don't delete them, I think, for a couple of weeks usually. And the bell has a name, Plumbering. So that is the second largest bell in Europe. It is here. Also, there is the statue inside, which depicts Jesus Christ, and people call it Christ with a toothache, because there were the real story of three men who were who were laughing, like standing during the service, and they were joking that the statue looks like the Christ had a toothache. But when they returned home, one of the men began to suffer from the toothache. He went to the doctor and he couldn't do anything because the pain was unbearable. And next day he went to the cathedral. He asked the Christ for forgiveness, and within 1 hour the pain disappeared. It's called Christ with a toothache. Have you ever seen the wooden decorations decorated with Swarovski stones? Look, this is the piece of wood, and inside you can see the crystals. So in Vienna everything is sparkling. Even the wooden decorations are mesmerizingly beautiful, and they are sparkling. Look here. You can find the small one cost 12 euros and the big one cost 25, but they are very beautiful. I like this, the souvenirs. I like to show you something unusual, the things like these angels with Swarovski crystals, and of course my favorite ceramic houses. I saw the similar houses in Strasbourg, and here in Austria, in Vienna, they have of course their Austrian style of houses. It's not French style anymore, but this is Vienna, and that is why they have their Austrian beautiful houses. You can put a candle inside and it will elite your house, and there will be the beautiful smell from inside. Thank you so much. And we are here. Oh my gosh, so this is the place where I wanted to have this cup, the mug, the pink one. In the morning they were selling pink one, today they're selling just the red one. I have to find the pink one somewhere. Oh my gosh, look here, I will show you again St. Stephen's Cathedral during the night at this amazing illumination. We are coming to the place where the horses are standing. So this is the horse station. And now you can see how many horses are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 8 carriages at least. At least 8 carriages. This is the point where I will go to say goodbye to you. I will say goodbye to you, and I will see you tomorrow on my tour on the most famous Christmas market. You can see that is the roof with the tile and the double-headed eagle from that side. About tomorrow's tour. Why? Because today I checked the place. It is beautiful. There is the Christmas market, but I even couldn't walk inside, because not inside, but I couldn't walk, of course. But there are so many people. They were just taking me inside the crowd. So I'm very much worried about the bandwidth tomorrow, about the possibility to run the tour. Oh yes, Ruth, you know, people about the food and drinks, people are not very happy when I show their faces and their food. But sometimes if they don't agree, if they say like, no, you don't show me and my food, I don't do this. But if they agree, I think it's just Christmas, it's okay, I don't show their faces, I just they are showcasing their hand, and they are holding something, and you can see it in details. Actually, this is really this is the live tour. This is why it is called live tour. This is why it's so precious. This is why we appreciate that it is still possible for us, thanks to your tips and thanks for your attendance, to make this live tours from different corners of the world. So tomorrow I'm showing you the biggest Christmas market in Vienna. I'm not going to cancel it. We will try. If it won't be possible to show you the beautiful Christmas market because of the blurriness, because of the connectivity, you will write me in the chat box and I will go to another bright streets of Prague. But we will try to make a video, to make a stream from the city hall and the central Christmas market in Vienna. Thank you for buying me coffees. Thank you for supporting me on PayPal. Thank you for coming to my tours. And this is the way how I continue to live and show you different places. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Push notification button on YouTube channel so you will be informed when I'm starting. I'm very much excited about the new site and I hope that I will see you on my tour tomorrow and also on our new site that the guides have created for us to be able, so you could find us in one place. See you tomorrow. Love you all. I'm wishing you Merry Christmas. Tomorrow's tour will be not about architecture, it will be about Christmas market and New Year's wishes. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. My hat is just on the side. I'm so tired, guys. I will go and have rest a little bit, but I'm a little bit worried about tomorrow's tour because I checked it and I think millions of people are on that tour, on that Christmas market. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, Beth Finn. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Larry C. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, everyone, for buying me coffees, and that will allow me to... I forgot to buy a cup. No, I will go back. Bye, guys. Love you all. I will go to find my pink cup. Goodbye. Thank you. No, today you're not buying me coffees. You're buying me the mulled wine. Thank you for buying me the drinks. Goodbye.
Thank you.